Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to another episode of
One Love. Okay, we did get some questions and some comments, and one of the questions was, as a couple, how to commune with God together. And we're gonna jump right into this one. Make sure you got a personal walk before you start trying to do it together. So with my personal walk, then I seen a need for it. So what I did was I asked my wife about it, and this happened before we got married because we prayed every single day since we've been married together. But we had to get to a place before we got to that. And then once I kind of brought it up to her, and she wasn't all into it at the moment, but later on. That goes with saying that you got to know your person. You know what I mean? Just because I'm kind of ready or because she's kind of ready, you need to meet her character, his character, so it will match up. You don't want to start something and then you drop the ball. Not dealing with this.
It's a thing of when one of you is farther along in your faith walk than the other. Like in our case, see, Joel was reading Bible scriptures and stuff like that and all that, and I wasn't studying none of that. I used to pray and everything like that, but I wasn't as into it as him or as into it as I am now. And you don't want to force nobody. I know a lot of people like this stuff can be kind of intimidating. Because when people think of religion and churchy stuff, they just automatically like it's a scary thing. You know what I'm saying? I done been to church all my life. I pray and stuff like that. But as for he was doing more than me, like he was watching his broadcast and he was reading his Bible, he was reading his Sunday school and stuff like that. But he didn't just throw that on me. Like, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that. Or you know what I'm saying? You just gotta slip. If your partner ain't just into it like that, you just kind of slide in a little bit, you know?
Yeah, kind of introduce them. See what they will say. Bring it to them and see what their take is on that matter. That's just something that you don't want to bring up and then you make them just turn all the way off.
Yes.
On that matter.
I'm tired of this church.
That's so beautiful. Like a lot of church folks, so holy, and then like, bro, you be feeling scared. Like, I don't want to go here. I don't want to do that because I'm not perfect or I'm not, you know. So just kind of ease your way into it.
Now there's a lot of different avenues too. It's what fits you. You know, don't let it be what you see or. We're just bringing up the way that we do it, bringing out how we do it. It fits our marriage, it fits our relationship, it fits our schedule. So look, saying that you don't read the Bible at all, look, there's some other avenues you can go into. There are different kind of versions of Bible. There's easy to read. And then I'm going to tell you something me and my wife do. Believe it or not, you can watch some Bible story.
Yes.
If you want to start off kind of slow and gradually, you know, graduate to a place that you want to be at. Start off simple. Get you some animated movies.
Baby, I watch a cartoon in a minute. Y'all call me childish if y'all want to.
Well. The Bible says, "Now that you can get an understanding." So if that's what gets you and gets you into that, it ain't no wrong way. You know what I'm saying? As far as you going that way, I mean, you know, I like a lot of the real movies on YouTube. They got a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Then you can order you some movies or whatever. The benefits of marriage, people who are shacking can't pray for those things. Now let's say that you, boyfriend, girlfriend, you live together. Your child is sick. Now look, the Bible says where 2 or 3 touching and agreeing, God will be in the midst. That's just 2 people praying for their sick child. God will be a part of that. He's hearing that prayer. Both of y'all are praying, Lord, touch our baby. Let them get past this illness or whatever it is. Now, you're praying to God for strength in your relationship. He honors marriage, not boyfriend, girlfriend. And that's, look, we didn't make the rules. That's what the Bible says. Right. So, Lord, I pray that he be faithful to me whatever, and he come in and he be a better man instead of like, you know, like, well, make that your wife so we can go ahead and get your request in. You know, so Yeah.
Because a lot of things like with us, like I said, once this man decided he was gonna marry me, like we had to stop a lot of stuff in our relationship, so we could honor God and be pure as we can. I guess if you want to say,
Yeah, cause we, look, hey, we was getting it in before that, and then it came a point where we stopped because man, no, line these folks. Tell the truth. We were getting it in before we got
for a
married.
little short while we tested it out. We just tested out for a little short period.
2 or 3, 4, 5 times we tested it out. We tested it.
But for real though, once we got like serious and was like, oh well, we're gonna be each other like that. You wanna make me his wife? We're gonna do this. We stopped all like having sex and stuff like that. Like we didn't do none of that. Like I cussed him out. Real, real bad. Like, but I realized that it was for the better, and it made our relationship better when we got married. In prayer and everything that we did, we went to God, and it made us stronger. I feel.
Now some days I might feel like it, and she may not. Some days she may feel like it, and I may not. But I believe that's the beauty of it because one can encourage the other.
Yes, yes.
Then you have a day that I don't feel like it, and she don't feel like it. But guess what? Because there is a level of conviction, we know it's the right thing to do, and we vowed that we were going to implement them and acknowledge them. Because he said, in all thy ways acknowledge, he will direct your path. So, sometimes, be real. Sometimes y'all might have been in a spat or some disagreement or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, you got to lay all of those differences aside and say, okay, it's time for us to pray.
Mm-hmm. And since I've been with Joe, like I can say that my faith walk has gotten stronger. Like I said, I be wanting to talk about folks' business, and Joe be want to read a Sunday school lesson. I be like, oh my gosh, he is so lame. But now, like I see myself like on the way to work, I be listening to a preacher, or at work, I be on mountain movers faithfully. Like I just gotta get it in. I just feel bad if I don't get it in. And I can say that I trust more. I have changed. I pray more. And even we fast and pray together. I mean, sometimes he, do his own thing because you have to have a personal relationship. But I just feel like I have gotten better, with things that I wasn't so active in. So I thank God for that because he actually motivated me. You can motivate your partner. And
my wife motivated me as well because, believe it or not, I see her praying more so on her knees. I walk in and stuff like that, and I learned to respect that. That's one of the best, I guess, flicks about my wife is I see her praying a whole lot. And in the middle of, sometimes even in the middle of watching TV, hold up.
Yeah.
And then she go into her little thing, but she don't do like that. But no, she'll hold up. She'll say, hold on. And she don't. I see about here. I know she's doing her thing. This works for us, and this works for our marriage. This works and fits our schedule.
Yeah.
And I believe that you have your own patent relationship, your custom-made, tailor-made relationship as a couple, as a married couple.
Yes.
And your relationship with God. So, this is, we're speaking for ourselves from our experience, and I believe that you have your own way of having a tailor-made relationship that fits your lifestyle, your marriage, and so you can't look at everything that you see on social media. That's how they do it. It's okay to be inspired by that,
yes.
But okay, take the inspiration then implement it to the character of who you are and who they are.
What about if you're single?
If you're single, well, good. You ain't got to worry about this other person that you got to include. It's simpler. Hey, I tell you what, when you're single, cool. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. It's just you. You know your time, you know your schedule. You ain't got to worry about if this person is not feeling it right now, or they trying to rush through it. Good. You know, I'm not single anymore, but I mean, uh, I believe that you have a lot of less things to worry about as a single person.
And I feel like if you're single and you're growing on your journey, on your faith walk, I feel like it will help you in finding a partner. When God finally sends that person to you, I feel like you will be strong enough. You'll know who you are because you've been to spend time with yourself, spend time in the Word, spend time with your God. So when that person comes along, you will be better equipped for that, because a lot of people look for people for happiness, or they look to fasting for an answer. Oh, how many days I gotta fast for my man come, or how many days I gotta do this for he'll start acting right, like just all type of crazy stuff. But if you have built up your relationship and you have confidence and boldness in who he has made you to be, you won't put up with anything less than what you deserve or what you are worth. So get your personal relationship with God first, strengthen that, and then like all this other stuff can come after. But in your marriage, it's not he's implementing our marriage. He is number one in our marriage. He is the head.
He's the glue that holds everything together. And so it wasn't as when we got married, okay, let's hit the get dedicated to God. But you know, it's not like that. I mean, you have to start with yourself, and then you know, I believe that desire is gonna grow, you know, together.
Yeah. So I thank God that I have a praying man, a church going man, and a God fearing man. Like, I just really think that helps us so much, because we go through a lot in marriage, in any relationship, but in marriage, it's a lot of outside everything. So in here, you have to have that, you have to have that, because if we didn't have God, we wouldn't even made it to the altar, or like at least like a month after, when stuff started hitting the fan. The man would let me alone. We would have been done and over with quick.
Right.
But we had that. So I thank God for it.
And I believe that's the one thing that we always have to acknowledge when we're talking to anybody about that. No, we're not no scholars. No, we ain't been married no 20 years. But this is for somebody that's probably considering getting married, or this probably your first month or your first year or whatever. Well, we some newlyweds too. September 20th?
September 20th.
4 years, to God be the glory.
Thank you, Lord.
And so I just want to just encourage some people that maybe, wanted to know some things, or just from our little short time of being married, that it encouraged you that, look, hey, put God first.
Yes.
There will be ups, there will be downs, there's going to be some trouble, there's going to be some bills, there's going to be some people that's going to fade out. But, if you put him first, he's going to guide you through every turn that's going to come in the road. Remember, you're in this for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? And so the stronger your prayer life and your walk with God and your faith journey is, oh man, the better equipped you're going to be, and the better the marriage is going to be. If you notice that about us, as we end each and every one of our episodes, we always say, to God be the glory. And that's the reason why, because we put him first.
Yes.
We put him first. And so I encourage everybody, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your single life, still, regardless of what your status is, to put God first. Yes. And with that being said, to God be the glory. Don't get it on me. Wherever you itching, you got me itching. It's hot. Got me itching over here now. That's almost on me. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Okay.